In the Moroccan city of Marrakesh on Monday night, December 11th, 2023, the CAF Awards took place. This prestigious award is given to the best African male and female players. The Confederation of African Football is the one who organizes this event, and this year had some spectacular results. Men's Africa 11. Africa's best 11 for the year 2023 is stacked with global superstars and players who had an incredible year all around. In goal, we have the most expensive African goalie of all time, Manchester United and Cameroon's Andre Onana. The back three consist of PSG's Achraf Hakimi, the talented defender from DR Congo, Chancel Bemba, and the captain of the Senegalese national team, Kalidou Koulibaly. The midfield four includes Napoli and Cameroon's Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa, then Ghana's Mohamed Kudus and Thomas Partey, accompanied by Morocco's Sofiane Amrabat. The deadly from three for Africa's 11 has Victor Osimhen up top. The Nigerian international had the best season of his life last year with Napoli, winning the Serie A and securing the title of the league's best goal scorer. On the sides, he partnered up with the Egyptian legend Mo Salah, and yet another player who played his best in football in Liverpool, Sadio Mane. Team awards. So when it comes to the awards that have been won as a team, or in this case, as a nation, the two standout nations were last year's winners of the National Team of the Year, Senegal, and the new and current winners of this prestige, Morocco. Spearheaded by their success at the World Cup in Qatar, the Moroccan national team deserved this award by getting a historic fourth-place finish in the World Cup. While we are talking about the World Cup and the Moroccan team, let us present to you the CAF Goalkeeper of the Year, Yassine Bounou. Even though he was born in Canada, Bono decided to play for the Moroccan national team due to his father's heritage. And needless to say, it was the right decision. His performance earned him not only this award, but also a huge money move from Seville to Al Hilal. His move to a Saudi club didn't seem to hinder his chances of winning this award. I mean, it's hard to do so when we also take into consideration that his team, Al Hilal, has by far the best defensive and clean sheet record in the Pro Saudi League this season. Bono won the award for men, while the Goalkeeper of the Year award for women was won by the Nigerian international Chiamaka Nadozie. Morocco's head coach Walid Regragui also got himself a CAF award for his heroic display and iron will at the World Cup in Qatar. On the other hand, the CAF award for the Women's Coach of the Year was won yet again by Desiree Ellis from South Africa. This was her fourth time winning this accolade. Interestingly, this makes her the only woman so far to win this award since the CAF Coach of the Year for Women was introduced in 2018. Now, after talking about the coaches who retired from playing a long time ago, let's focus now on the men and women who just started playing professional football. The Women's CAF Award for the Best Young Player of the Year was won by Nesrine El Chad, who had a great season in Lille with only 20 years, managed to achieve 22 caps for Morocco. On the other hand, the Senegalese wonder kid Lamine Camara proved to be a pivotal player for Metz in the French League and won himself Young Player of the Year. Now, some additional team awards that are worth mentioning include Al Ahly from Egypt, winning the CAF Award for Club of the Year for men, while the same award, but just for women, was won by the South African football club Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, while we are on the topic of women's team awards, the National Team of the Year award for females was unsurprisingly won by the Nigerian national team. But before we get to the main event of the evening, let's not forget to mention the winners of the Interclub Player of the Year for men and women. For those who haven't heard of this particular award, the Interclub Player of the Year refers to the best players who not only play for an African national team, but also play their club career in Africa as well. The CAF Award for Women was won by Fatima Taganout adding yet another Moroccan player to the list of winners. She played for the Moroccan club ASFAR. While the best inter-club player of the year for men was the South African Percy Tau, who played in the club that also won the African Club of the Year award, the Egyptian Al Ahly. So, now the time has come, and we are closing in on the big questions. Who didn't subscribe to us, and who forgot to like this video? Alright, jokes aside, make sure to show us your support by doing so while we tackle the real big questions. Who won the CAF award for being the Player of the Year? In other words, who was awarded the title of the Best African Football Player in 2023? The competition was pretty stiff. On one hand, we had the young yet experienced Achraf Hakimi, who at the tender age of 25 already played for Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, and is currently playing at yet another super club, Paris Saint-Germain. With his mentioned success at the 2022 Qatar World Cup, combined with the fact that he is one of PSG's most important players this season so far, he also has an impressive record of 4 goals and 4 assists in 19 games, mind you, all while playing the role of a defensive fullback. After Hakimi, the next player who was in the top 3 was none other than the Egyptian magician Mo Salah, who is having yet another amazing season while wearing Liverpool's colors. The striker has managed to achieve some great results with his team in 2023, but he hasn't managed to get Liverpool into a Champions League spot. That was a huge surprise for everyone this year. While Salah performing nicely and playing some of the quickest football we have ever seen, doesn't come as a surprise at this point. This could have been potentially his 3rd time winning the award, but he managed to only get 3rd place this year. The mentioned Hakimi was placed 2nd in the CAF Player of the Year rankings, while the first spot went to the one and only Victor Osimhen. The Nigerian striker had a remarkable season in the Serie A last year, leading Napoli to their first title since the days of the great Diego Armando Maradona. He scored 26 goals in a season, where he also missed out on some games due to injury. This year, in the 2023-2024 season to be exact, he has faced some challenges, getting benched due to some disagreements with the club and coach, but still managed to score 6 and assist 1 goal in only 11 appearances. He also scored a goal in the Champions League, helping his team pass the group stage this year. And being only 24 years old, the Lagos-born center forward will almost be certainly making his move in the 2024 summer transfer window. Clubs like Chelsea and Manchester United are already on it, trying to secure his signature. But only time will tell where he will end up. One thing is for sure though, his speed, size, and strengths combined with his goal-scoring instincts will come in handy to any club he joins. Regardless of the mentioned setbacks and challenges, he definitely deserved to win the 2023 CAF award for the Player of the Year. The Female African Player of the Year award also went to Nigeria. The competition here wasn't even as close to being as stiff as it was in the men's category. The legendary female forward Azizat Oshoala extended her record to a 6th CAF African Women's Player of the Year award, and it is important to remember that she managed to do all of that, and the Barcelona player is only 29 years old, with a scary goal-scoring record in the female La Liga, having scored 90 goals in 96 games since joining the club in 2019. Now that was the summary of the 2023 CAF awards from Marrakesh. Let us know in the comments below what award took you by surprise.